Hi, I'm Julie. I'm the communications coordinator for the city of Collinsville, and I am with Elizabeth and Shelly. We're at Willoughby Heritage Farm today, and we're going to be talking about Heritage Day. Elizabeth, Shelly, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So, first of all, for those who don't know, tell us, what is Heritage Day?
Well, Heritage Day is a great family-friendly event that we have every spring, the first Saturday of May here at Willoughby Farm. And basically, it's just a representation of what life is like on a Midwestern family farm during the early 1900s. So we have heritage crafts like quilting and spinning, woodworking, leatherworking. We have delicious homemade goods for people to purchase. We roast a whole hog that day.
Excellent.
For fresh pulled pork sandwiches. Lots of activities for kids, and we also have our Willoughby Farm volunteers here to give garden tours and tours of the house and tours of the barn and really talk about what this facility is.
Excellent. So how did this all even begin? How did it all come about? When did this really start becoming the event to be at?
I think we've been doing this for 4 years. Originally, it was just to educate Collinsville and the surrounding community about Willoughby Farm. And then it's kind of taken on its life of its own, and it's grown into a big event where we'll have hopefully 600-700 people out here throughout the day to view, to see. Just come out and enjoy, bring your kids and let them run and enjoy the farm.
Sure. So, Shelly, you did say this is the 4th year, so is this the 4th anniversary of Heritage Day? Does it seem like it gets bigger and better every year as you go on?
It gets bigger and better, and especially if we have good weather, which we're all hoping for, it is fantastic.
Sure.
We have a great day out
Sure.
here.
And now, you know, Elizabeth, you were talking about crafting and spinning and all things like that. How many folks would you say actually come in to participate in this type of thing? Not necessarily guests that come for Heritage Day specifically, but folks that actually come in and do the crafts and do the spinning and do the woodworking and such.
We have a good handful. We have a great group of woodworkers who have been doing, and they're really fantastic. What they can do with a piece of wood is just amazing. And then in terms of our spinners and our quilters, these are people who do continued education, who really know and understand it, and are really good at sharing that information with the public and spreading the word that, you know, this is what they did back in the day, but a homemade wool sweater is still the best sweater you can get.
Absolutely.
So it's just a lot of fun to have them come out and show that people are still doing this, and young people are getting involved in it.
That's fantastic. So how many people you think will come for Heritage Day, if you had to guess? For the whole day, couple hundred?
We usually have about 600 or 700 come through in the 3-hour time frame.
And 600-700 people in 3 hours.
Yes,
That probably makes for a
come
very
early,
busy day.
because the pulled pork sandwiches go very fast.
Yes, they do.
But the kids, we're also trying to have some chicks on hand. Hopefully a piglet. We've got a pig that we're going to have out at Willoughby, and hopefully a piglet, some baby, if they all cooperate well, some rabbits, and some things for the kids to have some hands-on. You know, enjoy the farm, enjoy the goats. Just enjoy being outside and being educated and learning about how farms work and the history of a lot of these things.
Absolutely. Now, Shelly, earlier we were talking a little bit about entertainment that you guys have set up. So tell me a little bit about this year's entertainment for Heritage Day.
Every year we have Rural Route Revival Band. They're a bluegrass group, and they come down and play out under the tree, and people can just come and enjoy listening to their music. We also have the Thunder and Lightning Cloggers. They'll be performing from 12:30 to 1:30, and they rock the barn. I mean,
so they're here in this room here. Okay.
And people they are very fun. They're very energetic, and again, some things that people have never seen before, and that these kids can get involved in.
Great. So people can plan an entertainment indoors, entertainment outdoors, no matter where they're at. They can expect to see something fun somewhere.
And for all ages, from little babies to the older people, generations that have grown up on farms like this. They really enjoy coming out and saying, "Oh, I did this when I was a kid," or "I remember doing this," or it's a very fun day for everybody.
Right. Now, you touched a little bit on the food. The pulled pork sounds fantastic. Is that your main grabbing event for people, or are there other really good things you have going on?
That's definitely the signature dish. We roast a whole hog on site that day. So people who come out, there are some kids who don't know where bacon comes from, and they see that whole hog and immediately are like, "Oh my gosh, no!" But then they have that pulled pork sandwich, and they're like, "Oh, this is delicious!"
Absolutely.
So we'll be selling those sandwiches. Hot dogs, of course, are always a staple, and then we do have some vendors who sell homemade jams and jellies and relishes and baked goods, and they're just
you got me hungry now for some pulled pork.
You gotta come out.
Absolutely.
You gotta come out.
Well, talk to me too a little bit about what exactly is clogging? Because you say clogging and people are probably like, I have no idea what that means.
It's kind of like
yeah.
tap dancing.
It's square
Okay.
dance, tap dance kind
Right.
of combination, and they do a lot of stomping and shouting and yelling
And synchronized.
And synchronized.
Very
Yes.
synchronized.
Yeah, it's in high energy. I don't know how they do it for an hour.
Kind of think like Irish step dance a little bit. I think
So
that's-
it's you get a great workout during.
Oh yeah,
during
yeah,
absolutely.
They
So
come and they're
Nothing
fun.
dangerous, nothing that's going to
Oh, no.
hurt anybody,
No,
but
no,
it's
no,
just
no,
it's a
no.
high energy.
Right, and
very
they
fun.
have a blast. The Thunder and Lightning Cloggers, they have such a good time out here, and we love watching them.
So once again, give me dates and times. That way we can make sure we have it laid out for anybody that wants to come out for the Heritage Day.
Every year, it's the first Saturday in May, so this year, May 4th, from 11 to 2, right here at Willoughby Heritage Farm and Conservation Reserve.
Excellent. Well, I'm very much looking forward to it. I have not been to a Heritage Day, so I will be here.
Come out and enjoy.
And I'm sure it'll be a great day for everyone else. Thanks so much again, you two, for joining us.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. And thanks for watching. For more information on Heritage Day, you can call 346-7529 or visit us online.